across the invite for this, and I want to just start with thanking US Spirits Rating and the judges on the jury who really appreciated Dhruv, which is quite evident from all the accolades that Dhruv has got in this award. To start with, I would just like to give a brief about, the expression that we'll be talking about. So Indri Dhruv is from Piccadilly Distillery. It's the same distillery which has its flagship expression as Indri Trini, which is an award-winning single malt from India, and it is India's first triple cask whiskey. We released Dhruv in 2023 last year, and this was the second release from the distillery, adding to the core range of all our single malts. So Dhruv is a liquid from all ex-bourbon casks at cask strength of 57.2%. And all the barrels that go into making the blend for Dhruv are hand-selected by a master blender, Mr. Surinder Kumar. And all the barrels come from all the prominent bourbon distilleries in US, like the Jim Beam, Heaven Hill, and JD, and a lot of the other prominent ones. We think this is an excellent offering for the customers in USA, especially who are fond of cask strength whiskies and whiskies matured completely in bourbon cask. Bit of more technical background on Dhruv, So Dhruv is made from the traditional 6-row Indian barley, which has been used to make single malts all across India, and it's a traditional variety, which has been indigenous to India and the northern parts, and it's a non-GMO seed. It's not being tampered in any way over centuries, so it still retains its original profile that the barley gives out. And it is double distilled in Indian-made copper pot stills. And the tropical aging for Dhruv is, I think, which is the key point here, because our distillery is based in the northern part of the country. For us, the temperatures vary from 50 degrees in the summer and going down to 0 degrees in the winter. So, that's a vast range of temperature that the liquid is maturing in from summer to winters. And because of the extensive maturation in the summertime, in 50 degrees, our angel share every year is approximately 10%. So that's a lot of tropical maturing happening, but that's what's lending our whiskey the tropical fruit flavors, that it's very popularly known for. And I think it's a well-rounded whiskey. There's a fruit-forward palate to it with soft, gentle spices of cinnamon coming through. You still get the gentle notes of honey and the vanilla coming from the bourbon cask. And, it melts into like a dark chocolate, stewed tangerine kind of flavors and coming through. With a very well-balanced and a long finish to it, which is a very trademark for our distillery. Even our core expression, the triple cask, is very fruit-forward, very tropical, and it's a very easy drinking dram, while the Dhruv is slightly more intense, being a cask strength, but you still don't feel the heat of the 57.2% ABV that it's on, We think this is an excellent offering for the US market, because being a cask strength at 57.2, it's positioned for about $85 to $90 in the market, and which is a fantastic value for money for the liquid that's going into it. Which is aged for approximately 7 to 8 years in our tropical climate. And I think it's an excellent addition to portfolio of any retailers or any trade people that are looking to explore something new, especially from an exotic location like India, and which has a more tropical aging. So I think it's a fantastic addition to the portfolio in that sense, wherever anyone wants to offer something new, something that's coming out, especially I think with the growth of the world whiskey category in the past few years and the acceptance of world whiskeys, worldwide. I think keeping that aspect in mind, this is a fantastic addition to the portfolio. Currently, we are in the US. We are distributed in about 31 states by our importer Impex Beverages, who we work with on an exclusive basis, So I think if anyone wants to, have access to the product, say for sampling or for distribution purposes, we can get in touch with Impex Beverages. They're based in California, in Southern California. Or if they have any other doubts or anything else, they can even get in touch with the distillery, or they can get in touch with me. My email ID is Sharon at Piccadilly. That's Piccadilly, Piccadilly.com. And we'd be more than happy to answer any questions or anything else that people want to know.